The Silent Boy, a true campfire horror story. Every summer, our scout troop used to camp deep in the Appalachian Mountains. Our scout leader, Mr. Raymond, always picked the most remote spots, places where phones died and silence swallowed everything. This one summer, we found a perfect spot near a forgotten forest trail, miles from civilization. There were 7 of us that year, all between 13 and 16 years old. The first day went as expected, pitching tents, roasting marshmallows, swapping ghost stories under the orange flicker of the fire. It was all fun and games until Tyler, one of the younger kids, wandered off after dark. We found him nearly an hour later, standing at the edge of the woods. He wasn't scared, just staring into the trees like something had hypnotized him. When Mr. Raymond asked what he was doing, Tyler said, "I was talking to the boy in the woods." We laughed it off. Maybe he imagined something, maybe he was trying to freak us out. But then came night 2. Around 3 a.m., I woke up to soft footsteps outside my tent. Crunch, crunch, pause. I froze. It wasn't an animal, too steady, too careful. Then I heard whispering. Just one voice. A child's voice. I couldn't make out the words, but it was calm, almost like singing. I unzipped the flap just enough to peek. There was Tyler, again at the edge of the woods, holding someone's hand. But there was no one there. I scrambled out, heart in my throat, yelling his name. That startled him, and he turned, hand still outstretched, but no one else was in sight. He looked confused. "He said not to wake you," Tyler muttered. "Said he wants to show me where he lives." We took turns watching Tyler that night, just in case. Mr. Raymond was worried enough to call off the rest of the trip, but with no signal, we had to wait until morning to hike back. That night was the worst. The firewood was soaked from a sudden rain, so we had no fire. Just flashlights and shadows. Around midnight, we heard it, children laughing. Not just one voice. Several. But there were no other campsites nearby. Mr. Raymond told us all to get in the tents and stay there. Then came the scratching. Long, slow scrapes against the outside of our tents. Followed by low giggles. I held my breath. Everyone in my tent was frozen. We knew it wasn't a raccoon or some animal. The sound was deliberate, taunting. In the morning, we found footprints. Bare human footprints. Tiny ones. Dozens of them, circling the tents. Mr. Raymond didn't speak as we packed up. He rushed us down the trail, checking behind us constantly. When we got back to town, he told our parents everything, except for one part. A part he only told me years later when I ran into him at a hardware store. He said that when he first found Tyler talking to the boy in the woods, he'd looked out into the trees and saw something. Not a person. A figure. Pale, eyes sunken. Watching. Smiling. He later found an old article online about